Good morning. Just a quick update. It's not morning. It's not even morning in California anymore. But I'm Mona. This is my morning view. And today's winter edition 2026. It is Thirsty Thinking Thursday. I did not write anything. I was up early with my dog this morning because she had to have some meds before we headed to the vet. And then after the vet, I had to get her home, go to work. It's been a long day. And so I had planned on not having a morning view, which this isn't. It's an evening view called the morning view. And basically it's just an update on how she's doing. She still has meds in her system because they kind of had to, they didn't sedate her, they didn't put her out, but they like mellowed her and chilled her kind of to an extreme. And so because of that, she's still kind of out of it, even though it's evening time. Probably won't be really back to herself until tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow she'll be back to herself as far as all the drugs out of her system. She did not want to go to the vet. Even in her drugged state, when we arrived at the vet, she wasn't coming out of the vehicle on her own. There was no way. And, she's 92 pounds. So it wasn't an easy task. And my house is full of stairs. And trying to get her down the stairs in order to get her into the vehicle, which, is up high. I was putting her into the Escape, in the back of the Escape. And she was like, and we're on a hill. So it's even higher from where you're on the ground to getting into the vehicle. So it took some maneuvering, but I got her in there. And then when I got there, I couldn't get her out. And so I had to have a tech come out and help me get her out of the vehicle. And so we came out of the vehicle with wrapping her in the blanket that I had to try to keep the hair to a minimum in my vehicle. And that ended up not happening because the blanket all got twisted up and upside down and there's hair everywhere. Yeah, she got her x-rays and now we just have to wait 24 to 48 hours. So when I know what's happening, I'll let you know what's happening because, she's been in this journey with me this whole time. I started out doing my morning view without her. And in 2019, she was born. And so we got her late fall of 2019. And other than when I was walking up and down the block, she's always been part of my morning view. And so that's why I call her the star of the show, because the reason why I'm doing my morning view, one of the reasons why I do the morning view is because I'm out there with the dog. I'm out there anyways. I'm out there not doing anything else. So let's have a morning view. And the other part was because I wanted to share my journey of going from this place where I had full of anxiety and stress and worry and all of the negativity and all of it. And it got me very sick. And when I got better, I wanted to share the journey of how I got better. And that was through practicing peace. And so there's more to it than that. But that's the basic of why I started talking about peace and walking through peace daily and all of that. And then the other was that when I decided I was done with the morning view, I'm like, yeah, maybe I won't do the morning view anymore. And it's like, I almost got this little wave from the Lord saying, no, because when I went down to a memorial, to a military memorial, there was about 100 people that came to me. And not just there, but other places that I've been, that I've gone, and somebody had said, I love your morning view. Keep doing it, because sometimes it's what keeps me going. We're talking military people with PTSD And for me to hear that, me being on, just talking about my view in the morning, talking about the Lord, talking about biblical stuff, talking about positivity, talking about walking in peace daily, talking about, the stressors of life, and how we can walk through the stressors of life and through the storm in peace. And with that, when people come up to me that have never liked any of my videos, they've never hit that like button, they've never commented, they don't come up for me to see that they're on, there is nothing. I call them ghost people. They're my YouTube, Facebook ghosts that never show that they're there, but they felt it was important to tell me on the backside, in the real life, in the life of, their daily lives, that it's what keeps them going sometimes. It said, keep going. Keep going. It doesn't matter the number of likes. It doesn't matter about all of that. What matters is that one person is affected in a positive way. And that's why I started these. And she's been on my journey since we've had her. She's been part of my morning view. Sometimes you don't see her, but she is out there with me. And she doesn't even start her activities until I turn on my camera and I say, good morning, I'm Mona, and this is my morning view. And the minute I say that, game on. She is out for play. She goes to eat her breakfast. She does all the stuff. And it isn't until I say that. So it's on cue. And that's why I call her the star of the show. All right. Blessings, everybody. I will see you tomorrow on Feisty Friday. Bye.